If you'd like to hear a story about a sympathetic lad who is often slightly wicked but who's never have a bad, then you'd better watch us closely, cause we got a tale to tell. It's the tale of Ali Baba, and you're bound to think it's swell. You may think that Ali Baba looks a little like a dope, but he's honest and sincere, and his heart is full of hope. He loves to have adventures, and he'll share them all with you, cause he's got a genius nature, with a pinch of mischief too.
We'll be late if we don't get a move on.
Right!
What's got into you, misery?
I wear permanent skates. I slide on hills.
Wow, she's really foxy.
Sure, she's the Sultan's daughter.
Well, I'm gonna marry her one day. You see, I don't care who she is. I like her a lot, and I think she likes me.
She's just flirting with you. Ali's in love.
What's so funny, you silly ass? I'll make you eat your words. I gotta make some money.
I'll lend you a hoof.
What is it? Huh?
You need some firewood, sir?
Certainly not.
Oh, not nice, just 'cause it's summer.
Yes?
Can I interest you in some wood, sir?
I'm a tailor. I work with scissors, not a saw and hammer. You'll have to sell it to somebody else, young sir. Yeah.
You see, he knows a gentleman when he sees one.
Some gentleman never has a penny. These people look like they have money to waste.
Everything all right?
Good evening, gentlemen. And to you, Mr. Kazim, I know you're gonna need lots of wood so you can cook all that food for your customers.
I don't need any of your wood, but I'd like to turn your donkey into juicy sausages.
Oh, you can't do that, Uncle Kazim. Misery's a friend of mine.
Thanks, kid.
Suit yourself.
Hello, good to be home, eh?
Ah, Ali, what have you brought us?
Just firewood as usual.
Wood's a very useful thing to have around.
If you have any food to cook over it.
You mean there's nothing to eat?
We'll have to go on a diet.
It's come to this. A woodchopper's servant, that's all I am. No money and no food in the house to eat.
But if we had food and know what to cook it on, we'd be in the same boat. It all boils down to needing money.
Without it, we'll all go hungry.
What do you think?
Ah,
You can't eat wood, and that's all there is in the forest.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find a solution.
Listen, there's a piece of stale bread in the house we could share, huh?
this is all there is.
It'd take a surgeon to divide it fairly.
I've an idea. We're going out.
Somewhere to eat, I hope.
Smell that? Use your imagination, and you can eat whatever you feel like. Go on.
Amazing! This is the best meal I ever tasted.
What are you doing here?
Nothing.
Dreaming. That's all.
Wake up, guys.
We cook really delicious things here. You'll have to pay me whether you eat or not. It's only fair. You enjoyed my food like all my customers.
Kindest of sirs, if you would lend me a gold coin for a few moments, I'd be most obliged.
As long as you don't plan to disappear with it, dear lady.
That is most kind.
Now, what's this all about?
The smell of your food satisfied us, dear man. So the sound of money should satisfy you.
That's good sense.
I don't understand why you had anything to do with them. Call the cops, and they'll pay.
They're the family of my own long-lost cousin. And besides, I never call the cops if I can help it.
You must never lose hope. That's what your father wrote from Seville, where he was a prisoner 3 years ago. One day I'll return, and then we'll all be rich and happy like gentlefolk.
That'll be the day. Hope it comes soon.
We'll be able to eat all we want and dress in fine clothes.
Good thought.
And get a much bigger house we can move into.
It's 6 a.m. and another rainless day, so rise and shine, rise and shine.
Same old
Rise and get the show on the road. Will you get out of here, lousy bird?
Don't let anyone see you or hear you. Got that?
Attack 'em! Hey, gotcha, your money's gonna be mine. Those tin clothes must come off for a start. I'll shake you till you lose your riches.
They've got money hidden on there. What did I tell you? Jingle, jingle, you belong in my pocket. Please, Itchy, stop that, you shameless thief! I'm getting sick and tired of kicking your butt! I'll have to think of a better punishment to stop you stealing for yourself and start you stealing for us!
String him up by his toes.
Good idea! Now what are you doing, pretty boy? You think you look like a warrior? You look like a sissy! I gotta teach you a lesson!
Oh, now you've gone and ruined my hairdo.
How rotten it is having to work for other people all the time. And thieves don't make good employers.
It's a dangerous band of thieves.
Cutthroats! Let's get out of here.
Shh!
Let me kill him. I ain't knocked off nobody in a long time, boss. And I'm getting kind of rusty, you know.
You'd be wasting your time. They're half dead already.
Go on, please.
Don't be such a stupid lunkhead! I can't stand lunkheads, you know that! We're not killers, we're thieves! No one's looking. Ha! Oh.
Shut up, misery. You want them to hear you? I'll cheer you up.
Well, this is it. Open sesame!
Well, what you know? Would you believe that?
It's a great trick.
Look, they're coming out again.
Sesame!
It's my turn to go in there now. That sure is one heavy boulder.
Didn't you see the way? That rock moved out of the way on its own. Try telling it to.
That's right, the guy said something special. I know. Open sesame! Crazy. Surely I must be dreaming. No, it's real. Come and look at this box. I bet it's full of treasure.
What are you waiting for? Open it.
Oh, look at all that gold. And I don't even have a bag or anything we can put it in. Oh, golly. They must be the bones of their victims.
And I don't want to join them.
Neither do I. Shut sesame.
Hello, kind sir.
Hear that? I must be getting a reputation for being kind and generous. I wonder what he wants.
I think you're a gentleman now you got all that gold.
I beg you to consider the circumstances, my friend, we find ourselves in. Attacked and left for dead with no money, no clothes, by a band of thieving louts.
No money, no clothes, that's awful. I, son of the noble Column Baba, will be only too glad to donate the sum of, 1 solid gold coin to get you started again. Buy some clothes so you can return to your castle properly attired.
Don't overdo it, Ali.
Oh, Ali Baba, you are indeed a gentleman. You can count on us for help at any time should you need it.
Friends in high places are always useful.
I'll say they are.
Now, has anybody anything to say about what I found in the woods today?
What kind of tree does this grow on?
A magic tree, that's what.
We'll be able to eat well now and get some decent clothes to put on at last. It should be easy with this to find a husband for your sister. And one for me, too, perhaps.
I don't think it's very good to eat. It's much too hard, this new fruit.
You don't eat it, you spend it, Tahieb.
I can get some more tomorrow. I could collect 2 old jars if you like.
Where can we get 2 empty jars from?
Good morning. Uncle Kazim, I've come to ask you a favor.
Good, so you've decided to sell your donkey so I can make those sausages I was counting on.
No, this has nothing to do with my donkey. I've come to you, Uncle, because I want to borrow 2 of your large jars so that I can bring home all the nuts I found out in the woods today.
If you stumble and fall and break my jars, how will you pay for them?
This isn't the season for nuts, is it?
These are special nuts.
If I don't get my jars back, you give me your donkey.
I suppose so.
I'll find out what Ali wants these for. A little fish glue on the bottom, and a little will be left behind.
I did it.
Count Toddy, what can I do for you today?
Some suitable clothing for me and my serving man, good tailor. He and I were attacked by a monster who denuded us of our raiment.
Oh, well, that's easily remedied. Let's see if I can guess your measurements.
And fast before we catch bronchitis.
Oh, I don't think you have any need to worry, as I have some clothing already made for the King of Armenia. I also may be able to find something suitable for you to wear. Let's see now.
He's got us mixed.
These fine clothes should fit your stature. Try them on, oh noble lord.
Here's a gold coin that should be enough to go on with for the time being.
These jars are heavy. What's the hurry?
Don't be lazy. Come on.
My goodness, I'd recognize you anywhere, Count Tony. Can I be of service in any way? Are you afflicted with a sickness?
Is there anything you can do for this lump on my head you can see?
Now let's see which of these remedies would suit you best. No, not that one. Now this worked well on that Saracen with a humpback, but it's a bit broad for you. This was good for the Crusader with tennis elbow. Let's see. This would require perfect aim, and I'm no good at that. Ah, I know. That's more like it. Worked wonders on Taras Bulba. Flat as a board after the treatment I gave him. Come here, you little beauty.
It doesn't hurt, I hope.
Of course not. You're an expert, Hans.
Ow! Thanks a lot.
I'm only a donkey. I'm not a camel. I can't take any more of this.
I'm nearly finished. I know you're overloaded, but you'll never have to work again when we get home. Oh, don't collapse on me now, for goodness sake. Hang in there. Careful with that stuff.
Okay, you know I'm good to you, and don't you forget it. Without me, you couldn't do it, and that's a fact.
I know. Let's go. We're almost there.
My legs are going. Oh!
You can make it. Come on.
How am I going to get in?
Turn sideways.
Oh, good idea.
Hello, everybody.
I was the one that did the work.
I've brought the treasure. It's here. One thing, Tahieb. Don't eat the money this time. It'll give you indigestion. It's not nuts, you know.
I know. Nuts is what I am. At least that's what folks say, and I guess they're right.
Here are your jars, Uncle. Safe and sound. Thank you.
I see you're as good as you were, Dolly. So, you can count on me for help anytime you need it.
Now we'll see if he was really carrying nuts or not.
There seems to be something glinting on the bottom that looks suspiciously like a gold coin.
The jar's too narrow. I'm stuck. I can't get my hand out.
You should worry. Look at my head. Do something. I can't see.
People are staring. Try to act natural.
Where are you taking me?
To knock your block off. We're almost there. Good morning.
Hey, morning. What can I do for you?
My husband is suffering, as you can see, from something very unusual.
Get this off me, will you?
The cure you are seeking lies here in these instruments.
Couldn't you find another way? These jars are very expensive. I don't want them broken. Don't you have any alternative medicine?
Will this do? It's slightly more painful, but it would save the jars. What does your husband have to say about it?
He won't want to lose his head, or I'm a hand. Crack away!
You asked for it.
Now it's the old man's turn. Cheer up, Kazee. I have a lovely surprise for you, dear. As soon as we get home. It was a good idea of mine to put glue in the jars, wasn't it?
Yes. But we had to break the jars to find out.
That's good soft gold. But now we must spy on Ali to find out exactly where this coin came from.
Don't you worry. I know how to find out.
Now we're rich. We can buy us a great big new house and lots of lovely new clothes.
And lots of lovely, yummy things to eat.
It's much more important to buy your father's freedom so that he can come back home and be with us once more.
Ah! The most important thing first is to stop anyone stealing this gold from us, or we won't be able to do anything, so we better hide it.
I know all about that. I'll show you a great new system.
What in the world do you need all these jars for?
Would that be for wine or for nuts?
Don't tell me I've got to cart it off somewhere. I thought I was rich, and I'd never have to work again in my life.
No, it stays right here, covered with honey, and it'll be perfectly safe because it'll be guarded 24 hours a day.
Really? Oh, bye.
You'll soon see.
Follow me!
But how do we get the treasure out again if these ants are guarding it? Huh?
I'm not going to tell you in case you get hungry. You're likely to eat the money as well as the honey.
I think I'll take a little siesta now.
Looks like he's had too much to drink.
Try not to wake him. Let sleeping dogs die.
It's 6 o'clock and all is well. And let's try to keep it that way. Get the message?
I don't know where I am. What happened? Someone stole my clothes. How will I explain this to my wife?
Where have you been? Oh, look at you. You've got no clothes on. It's disgusting.
It's all the fault of that doctor. He hit me so hard I fell down, and now I can't remember what happened to me. It's amnesia.
Well, don't just stand there. You've got things to do. Hurry up. Let's hope it's not too late to follow Ali Baba to the woods.
Good luck, and watch out for those pesky thieves.
So long.
And I thought we were all so rich I'd never have to do a day's work again. Shucks.
Don't moan so much, Misery. If you're not rich in a day, remember it might take 2.
It's all right for you.
There he goes, Cassie.
Yeah.
Go after him. Hurry. Hurry.
Here goes. Open sesame!
Well, not carrying a load like last time.
You do what I tell you.
Let me remind you that rich is our man's ruination, Ali, so watch out.
After you.
Ooh, my wife would never believe it. Just 2 little words and you can get a boulder like that to move over.
Shut, Sesame.
Goodness, Sally found all that treasure in there. I wonder if I could try. I will. Open sesame! Well, did you ever? Hey, ça, oui! Oui, 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 oui! I'll be richer than the richest man in the world! I wonder where this leads to. Aha! Yoinks, a magic cape!
Ah, it's mine. Adriano King. I could insult a sultan. I'll get myself a harem, one wife for every day of the year. Oh, happy day. What could be up here? Oh, gosh. Now what's going on? All these races are making my poor old head go round, round. I'm getting that dizzy. I'll have thousands of camels and horses. I'll rule the world. It'll all be mine.
Is that so? There's just one snag. Us. And what are you doing here?
I got a sudden toothache.
Disappear.
This is the first time I've been able to give you all a really stuff-up meal. Hope you like it.
I say there's a lot to be said for eating like a king. Yes, sir, King Kong.
Look, Anna, don't eat too much or you'll get so fat no one will marry
Who
you.
needs a husband when you're rich?
You take my word, Morgana. One day you'll need a husband.
You mean like you do?
Well, if it isn't Fatima. So what trick of fate brings you here, wife of Cassim?
Sorry to drop in so late. My, what a sumptuous dinner. I see you've left hard times behind. Good.
We've no complaints.
I'm glad.
What do you want?
This morning, my husband went into the forest to collect some firewood. And he hasn't come back yet. Have you seen him anywhere around, Ali?
No, I haven't.
I really don't know what I'm going to do.
I think
It's dark out
it
now,
serves
and I
him
don't know
right.
where to
He
find
should have
him.
bought his firewood from us instead of
And
trying
I
to buy our
haven't the
faithful
slightest
donkey
idea.
misery
Can't
to make
find him
sausages.
anywhere else. Yes.
The forest can be dangerous at night. He could be the victim of bandits, wild animals, anything.
Oh!
Open sesame! It'll take a while to get all this stuff carried out of here.
Well, now that you can afford it,
Misery, do your
Ali,
job.
get a horse.
Oh, you can be so stubborn, Misery. Go on.
Watch it, I can't swim. Watch it.
Go on, move.
Oh. Oh.
Looks like we better take the most valuable things with us and forget about these doubloons. Well, I guess you could manage an armful.
Jumping cataracts.
Who is it? Now we'll see. Oh, it's my poor Uncle Kazim. I wonder whatever happened to him.
And he wanted to make me into sausages.
He'd have made me into sausages too if he could have made money out of it, but I suppose we mustn't speak ill of the dead.
This means no treasure trip this time, if we gotta take him.
Come on, Misery. Stop! Stop!
My camel's bolted! Help! Somebody!
I'll stop it. Halt, camel! Come back, you wretched animal!
I'm very grateful to you. We haven't met. Hello.
I'm Alibaba.
That's the Sultan's daughter.
Her Highness Princess Aliyah might have been killed.
What a dead weight.
What did you bring us today, Jules?
More money.
It's a body, a dead man.
It's Uncle Kazim.
He must have eaten too much money. And what are we gonna do with a daisy kicker?
We better dress him. Nobody must find out where he was. Understand?
I could lend him some of my clothes.
We must get the tailor to come to us. I'll tell Fatima I found him lying dead out in the forest.
I have an idea for the tailor.
Now, whoever could that be at this hour of the night? Oh. Whatever is it you want, mysterious one?
An elegant suit for a stranger who cannot come here to be fitted as he wishes to remain anonymous. His identity must remain a secret.
That sounds like a tall order.
No, he's really quite short. But he's not short of money. I'm sure this will make your work much easier.
Oh.
You must be blindfolded.
I can't see a thing. Where are you taking me?
Never you mind.
The body's been stolen!
Why would anyone do that?
How do I know? All I know is you guys couldn't kill a horsefly. Finally have a body all alone. What does it do? It ups and disappears.
Well, just shut up for a
Did you
minute.
ever see a corpse walking? Well, I never did. So where's it gone? Huh? That's what I want to know. Where's it gone? Huh? Help me, I gave you a question. Answer.
Maybe he's alive.
Alive! Alive! This dumbbell killed him!
Oh, noble Saddam. Maybe it could just be he was only knocked out.
And if he's unconscious, where did he go? Huh? Straight to the graveyard.
If he was hurt, it's most likely he went to the surgery in town to see the mad surgeon.
You're always so full of ideas and theories. Why don't you do something about it? Go to the surgery and see. You go. Go now. Skedaddle.
The tools of my trade. What little beauties. Yeah.
I hope I don't disturb. Doctor?
What is it? Well, out with it. Come in and tell me what's wrong with you. You look a little sickly.
I didn't come for medical treatment. I just need your advice.
Is this some kind of joke? I sell medicine here, and I do rations. I don't give advice.
Oh, but it's not for me, you see. You treated a friend of mine who was dead, and he's not anymore, so I wondered how you did it. With a little help from up there, was it? I'd like to know. Tell me, could I be cured of dying?
Idiot! It's not dying you get cured of, it's what kills you if you don't cure it. Here's the cure for what ails you, toots.
I was fine till I came in here. Now I got a headache.
Well, that's the standard cure for getting philosophical.
Now what'll I tell Saddam? Oh dear, oh dear. Ugh.
He's back. I bet you didn't find out what happened to the body, did you? His neck was broken. How can a man walk away with a broken neck? You... There's only one solution. We gotta ask the astrologer's advice. Is that that's the answer? That's the answer. It's quite a haul to Astro's pad.
Well, he has to be nearer to the stars than other folks.
That's his house? What is he, a boy?
He's a socially elevated fellow.
Who is it? Show yourself. This is Saddam. We're here to see Astro. Let us in. You hear?
There's quite a load coming up, your astrological highness.
They'll pay for every drop of your sweat.
My respects.
You ought to fit safety belts.
It was a bumpy ride.
I am the world-renowned Saddam.
Of course, if I consulted the stars, I'd know, but what are you here for?
Well, here's the reason why we've come. You must tell us where a dead corpse we've unfortunately mislaid has gotten to.
And all of you have come here to ask me one question. It's going to cost each of you a solid piece of gold.
Money is no object with us. You shall have your gold coins.
Well, where are they? Go on.
Here, they're all yours.
All right, now I'll consult the stars for your answer. The body is dead. It's no use to go to see the doctor. It's too late for a cure. If he's really dead, he'll go to the tailor to get dressed. The stars have spoken. The visit is over.
Thank you. For nothing.
Have you got the coins on you?
I gave them to you.
They've taken them back! Hurry, haul them up again!
Dad! Sorry.
Too late. They've already gotten out of the elevator.
Do you know what this cost me, you band of lunkheads?
Just say the word, boss, and we'll cut them wide open. Wide open!
And we know no more now than we did before we went there!
It's Phino's fault!
It's no more my fault than it is yours, Ruthless.
Now break it up!
Fingers.
This time you go to see the tailor. You're too big for anyone to argue with, even that doctor.
Just look at my head and see what that crazy doctor called his cure for what ails me.
If a doctor did that, what would a tailor do with his scissors?
No excuses. That tailor is a poor old man who wouldn't hurt a fly. Go and get the information.
I need a new suit, and I need it now. I want you to make it for me, and it must fit perfectly. So why don't you take my measurements?
Just tell me. It would save an off climb.
A friend told me you made him a suit, and you never saw the fellow in the flesh.
Well, who'd have thought you know him?
So you admit you made a suit for him? How did you get the size right so it would fit?
I measured him. I didn't see him, but I measured him as I'm measuring you now. And that's a fact.
It don't make sense. How could you do that?
By running a tape measure around him.
Where? Where did you run it around?
Here.
Don't do that. It tickles. It dang dilly dong. I meant, where was he when you measured him, little man? Where did you go? You're gonna tell me? 'Cause I gotta know.
Don't you threaten him any more of your high-handed tactics, and I'll have you thrown in jail. Don't you tell him anything, you hear? You go back to your chief and tell him I'll have him thrown in jail too, along with the rest of you, for stealing the money he gave me, which I earned giving him advice that he didn't heed.
Now, he wants to arrest us, 'cause he says we stole his money. You know, all that money you gave him.
All right, you dirty rats! Who was it? I want to know! I want to know! Which of you thieves is a thief? It's gotta be you with your itchy fingers, Itchy!
Oh, I wouldn't keep it up there. It would weigh on my brain. You yourself said that the money was wasted on that old shark.
Let him have it, Itchy. It's his money.
Let go. Let go.
Cut his hand off. Let me at him. I'll do it.
No need. I know another way. A much better way.
Here you are. You brought back my bag of money.
The whole thing was a misunderstanding.
So it won't happen again, I say to you. You better get out of here!
Is that any way to treat me after I came back here in good faith to return it to you? You have bad manners.
Oh, don't joke with me. You flea.
What's the matter with him? I did him a favor. Now, I want you to tell me where that dead man is.
That kind of information is worth something. Don't you think? I do.
Here's something. This ought to be enough to keep you happy, old man.
I have no teeth to test it with. Perhaps you'd be good enough to try it for quality.
If that's not quality gold, I don't know what is.
So I'll take you to him. Only you got to blindfold me. So I'll go like I did last time.
Are you making fun of me, you dirty old buzzard? Huh?
Are you still there?
I'm right behind you. Don't worry.
Oh, well, I thought I heard a lot of shuffling feet over there.
Quit shuffling.
Most attractive. If I was a younger man, I'd be tempted to kiss those lips. They're so violently young today.
That's screaming will bring the cops.
I don't like the looks of this.
I'll have to straighten this with the law.
I want to know what you are doing with the Sultan's camel.
It was a traffic accident. This camel ran into us and then bit my friend.
A likely story. I suggest you were trying to steal it like as not.
Oh, Captain, this gentleman was innocently leading me to a place I have to go. You see, I have an appointment, but I don't know where.
Don't you believe us, Captain? Oh, well, I'd never tell a lie.
I shall arrest you both. I arrested these two suspicious characters last night, Your Excellency. They were loitering near one of your camels. The old man was blindfolded and leading the other, which seemed highly suspect to me.
Your Highness, if I may be allowed to explain, I'm sure that I can satisfy your curiosity.
Since this seems to be a case of the lion leading the not-so-blind, I'd like to hear your explanation.
Well, after we were knocked down by your camel, I remember nothing. Mine's a complete blank.
Run down by my camel, Well, that makes it my fault. So I'm going to send you to the doctor, all expenses paid. My camels are insured.
You know what his treatment's like, and we'll get double if it's paid for by the Sultan.
Now let's see what we can do for you.
How about some pleasant tasting syrup?
No.
Or a sugar-coated pill.
No.
I know.
I think one of these would be more appropriate.
Oh, well, look at I'm cured.
Me too. You're
Is that so? Well, I prescribe some of this.
You all right?
Felt better before.
Tell you what, we're going to do exactly the same. Tonight, you're going to lead me to where you dressed that corpse.
He was a good man, my husband, kind and generous to everybody.
I hope Misery doesn't hear he'll drop the coffin.
There wasn't a mean muscle in his body.
That lousy old jerk. He wanted to make me into a string of sausages. Call that kind and generous.
A funeral procession.
Headed by the fat lady.
So she must be the widow.
I wonder if he's in a new suit.
I expect 3 sacks, not 2 sacks of high quality rice, too.
Can I be of service? Always glad to oblige a customer.
A member of my master's family recently died and left us some money.
And you're on a shopping spree.
He wasn't very popular with us, the old buzzard.
Huh? How did he die?
The usual way. He stopped breathing.
Huh?
I've come here to order a complete new wardrobe for me and my master's daughter. Here's a gold coin. I'll pay the rest when it's done. To our satisfaction, of course.
Looks like a worthy coin to lay down in advance on a clothing order.
I know where that coin came from.
We should tell our chief, Saddam, about the funeral we saw today. The undertaker said it was the only one they've had round here in over a month. Noble Saddam, we have something to report.
A dead man was buried today.
Ah, bit of luck finding this bit of cloth. Just what I was looking for. Oh.
Now we should quit that sissy talk.
Nice colour. So soft it makes you feel all woozy.
I'll make you woozy. And snoozy. And kapoozy.
Golly, the effect of that material on my brain is really quite intoxicating.
Ali was there at the funeral. I think I should go and cut his tongue out of his idiot head.
I'm sure Ali Baba has something to do with this. He's such a sneaky kid.
Do you mind telling me who this Ali Baba is?
Oh, if you knew him, you let me go right out and kill him.
That kid was son of a nobleman taken to Spain as a slave.
Now the dumb boy is nothing but a wood chopper who supports his family. They haven't got a penny to their name.
I bet he was the one who found the body in the cave and stole it.
Bumbling dodo! Why would he steal the body and not the gold?
You know, I never thought of that. He had nothing to gain by it. No.
So what have you got in your boneheads? All I want is a straight answer.
In my opinion, I think we should forget about the body and get on with recovering the gold.
Whee!
You've gone bonkers.
I've always wanted to dive into a sea of gold and then take a real good swim. I could settle down now and get married.
Yeah, with that princess, if she'll have you.
I know. If I'm rich enough, maybe she will. Let's see what's in here. This is the Star of Persia. Wow, it's the biggest sapphire in the world. It should make Aaliyah very happy.
And the father even more so. I'm sure he'll give you a hand if you give him that.
I hope you're right. Come on, Misery. Hey, where are you? Outside already?
Oh. Ooh.
Shut, Sesame. Now I lock it.
Good, so now no one else can get in while we're gone.
That's right. That should keep it safe.
Tight as a drum.
Can't you go any quicker, lunkhead?
Wait for me!
Open sesame! Ding, ding, dong it! I said open sesame! I'll fix that. That disobedient rock makes me so mad! I'm hopping mad! Can't you tell? Hopping mad! You tell it, you got a good, strong voice!
Open sesame, come on!
Something's stopping it!
I'm scared.
No rat's gonna lick me, I'll move it. Guess not. I can't move the thing with brute force. Why don't you try with sweetness?
What have I got to lose? Open sesame!
That didn't work either. Nah, we'll have to go get that astrologer's advice again. Yeah, I'd forgotten that bum lived way up in the sky. It's us! I know you're in there. We're here again. Answer!
Why, show yourself.
Don't you recognize my voice? Here's my face. Get it? Got it? Good.
Come in.
This is hard work.
They must have put on weight since the last time they were here.
Well, I'd have stayed below if I'd have known it'd be so bumpy.
Well, now you're up. Oh, Epsi! Don't lose your grip. It would be rather unfortunate.
Astro? We have another question.
Listen, this time I want to make sure I get the money, and no hanky-panky. Is that quite clear to you, Mr. Saddam?
There'll be no more of that.
I should hope not.
Now show 'em how honest you are, boys. Empty your pockets.
A good idea.
My pockets are empty.
Mine are too.
I've got nothing to hide. All my riches are tucked away in my mind, where no one can steal them.
This will cost you 50 scudos.
We haven't enough between us. So turn 'em the other way up.
Oh, no. 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 No, stop. Stop.
That's it. I knew you had a fortune.
Ah, that's nice.
We haven't got enough yet, but I can get more. But I won't get any more until you tell us why our rock won't move anymore, even when we say the magic words.
Evidently, your astrological sign is not favorable at this time. So leave your money and get out of here.
I don't see why I have to pay for an answer that ain't an answer. Ganache, 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 ganache.
And no discount.
His wisdom costs.
At least twice what you paid so far. So go back to your rock and order it to obey you once and for all. Astro has spoken.
If he reads his own horoscope, he's going to find me cutting his dirty old heart out. Yeah.
It's all because of that Astro. Just because he said our stars are no good.
They're so impetuous.
I think we should kill him.
found one.
That's no good. We must pillage a village or threaten to unravel an unsuspecting traveler out on the road alone.
Well, don't no such thing. Ah, you're someone now, a lone rider. All right, you guys, are you ready to go into the attack? It's Count Toadie's miserable servant.
He's no good. He never has any money.
I'll get him. He must have something. Shake him, rattle him, and roll him.
Where do you think you're going dressed like that? You can't get in so easy.
We have come to see the Sultan, my good man. This here is Ali Baba, the illustrious son of Kalim Baba. I have here a gold coin that should prove us worthy to pass through the portals of the palace.
Oh, noble sir, 1,000 pardons. I wasn't aware at once of your exalted social standing. You can go straight in.
Your humble servant, Ali Baba, desires an audience, O splendid Sultan.
Let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Your Highness, Ali Baba is the son of the noble Kalim Baba.
Kalim Baba, I think I know that name. I remember. He was captured by the enemy, and he hasn't paid any taxes lately.
O noble ruler of this kingdom, I, Ali Baba, have brought you a gift. You may recognize it as the Star of Persia. See the green fire that glows within? The most perfect sapphire in the world.
You want something in return?
Yes. The hand of your daughter, Aliyah. And not just her hand. I want to marry her.
Yippee! I'm all yours!
Hey, hold on a minute. Do you know this young man?
Do I know him? I love him!
And I love her.
Now, before we go any further, dear husband, I think we should see if the lad is truly worthy, don't you? Does he have what I call a substantial annual income on which to support our daughter? She's accustomed to the best of everything.
He certainly seems a nice-looking lad. And the Star of Persia's even nicer. I see no reason to stand in the way of your nuptials, Ali. I give you my consent.
Oh boy, that's great. Thank you.
Well, we better make an announcement. When's the wedding to be?
That must be decided.
I shall arrange an engagement party.
They're ignoring the usual custom of requiring a dowry. Looks like we're in luck.
I need your help. We have enough money now to pay the ransom for my father. But we'll need a member of the family to go to Europe and get him. It's important that it's someone we can trust to recognize him.
I could go, couldn't I? You'll be busy with your future bride, being led around like a slave, more than our father ever was.
We could organize the expedition, but you'll need a special visa as well as cash. Traveling to Spain isn't a simple matter these days. The King of Seville looks down on the likes of us. He's very unfair. We're gonna need someone to recommend us. It's the only way.
The ideal person would be Count Toadie. Don't you agree? Huh?
I know him. He's a friend of mine.
So useful to know influential folk.
So why don't we go and see the old geezer?
The fact is, Doctor, my helmet won't fit on my head ever since I developed this great big egg on top of it, and it wouldn't be right for my men to see me not wearing my helmet.
Not to worry, Count Toadie. I've just received a new remedy from Europe, and I'm keen to try it out.
Judging by the pain you generally inflict with your treatments, perhaps it might be advisable to change the shape of my helmet to accommodate the lump.
Oh, come now. Surely you're not chicken, are you?
I wouldn't say that your experiment's a complete success. Let's see how the old helmet fits, eh?
Well, I could give it another shot, eh? Eh?
I think I'll learn to live with it. Well, if it isn't my young friend Alibaba.
Sir, I need a recommendation to the King of Spain so I can get my father back safe and sound on payment of the ransom.
I'm sure we can count on you. After all, if you can't count on a count.
You require my signature on this document. I'm not expected to pay the ransom, I hope.
Of course not.
I don't think my finances would stretch to it.
No, just your signature. On a letter of introduction. So there's no misunderstanding.
Well, in that case, I will give you my seal. It's what I always use. It's well known. Like fingerprints. Every person in the world has his very own impression. No one else has one exactly like it. Perfect identification.
I have to say, you've really done a wonderful job. I hope the guests won't be late arriving.
They'll be here any minute. I already hear the music.
I do hope your father comes home soon so he can appreciate what Alibaba's done.
I wonder what they keep hidden in those jars.
You really ought to be very proud of your brother, Morgana. He's a go-getting young man.
Oh, there's ants and bees in there that sting! Oh, just look what they did to my poor hand. This ain't nice. What are you yelling about? The whole neighborhood will hear you. I checked out those jars and I got stung.
I'll go this time and make sure we get our treasure back. Any measly insects get in the way, I'll exterminate them.
Come back here.
That's quite an impressive crowd.
Yeah. Elegant.
Looks like they're gonna have a swell party.
Well, I hope we get the leftovers.
Well, go in while there's all this confusion.
I have an idea how we can get in without attracting attention.
Okay, let's have it, as long as it's not some crazy daisy scheme. You fat moron! Not for long! Was that easy? Where are you going?
I got more wine for the party.
Anyone here like a nice bowl of couscous? Surely there's somebody somewhere who likes couscous as much as I do.
I don't see why I shouldn't join the party and mingle with the guests. After all, wouldn't you say I was just as elegant?
Hold your tongue, sissy, or you'll get your throat slit.
This banquet is certainly a worthy engagement party. The lucky couple
I
looks
agree.
so sweet.
Awful things they eat.
I love you, Ali.
I love you, too.
Love makes the world go round.
Doesn't the princess have a brother who could marry Morgana so we'll all be one jolly family?
I hope we have plenty of wine left so we can stock a good cellar. They seem to be good and full, so that's all right. Yes, there's plenty in them. I'd better go and get some corks. We'll send these off to Europe and make some money. Well, Tahieb, you know what you have to do.
Yeah, I have to go to Europe, don't I?
But the reason you're going all the way to Europe is to bring back our father.
He'll be in good hands, just like all your lovely big wine jars. Yes, sir.
We'll miss you, so be a good boy.
We'll have a smooth crossing. Yep.
And he says it's going to be a smooth crossing? Great rehearsal.
You'll soon be back. Then we can settle down to being a family again.
Yeah. When I come back, I'm gonna be real famous. So long. The great adventurer departs. He's seen ya.
Tahieb! Do you think he'll ever get there?
Oh dear. I hope so.
Bon voyage!
Goodbye.
So long. I like this.
Now, you're all going to get a wonderful surprise. You'll soon see.
I can't wait.
It's simple. Just tell the rock the magic words that I told you.
All right, I'll try. Open sesame!
That didn't have much effect, did it?
Let me try. Open sesame, go on.
Nothing much seems to be happening, except an earthquakey sort of rumble. But the rock's not angry.
Why doesn't it work? Because she's a girl? That's sexist.
Don't talk nonsense. I think it's personal, yes. It listens to you when no one else is around.
Well, could be, I guess. I'll have to try doing it when I'm alone. And you're gone.
Well, you heard him. Run along, girls. And I'll come too. Let's go.
What a letdown.
I was so looking forward to it.
Well, this is mysterious. Oh, I'll try sideways.
What's it, Ali?
I know. I pegged it. Silly me, I forgot.
Now who's an ass?
There we go. Here. And here. Yeah! Now we'll be able to open it. Go call the girls.
Women like surprises, but they're not very good with secrets. That was fate.
Okay, open sesame! We'll keep the secret just between the two of us. Shh.
Oh, that's got to go.
I've got a good idea. I'll find gifts for each of them. In here. Look! Necklaces.
Yes, yes. I'm a royal donkey now.
He's a plucky little fella when he gets into a scrape. At the end of each adventure, you can bet that he'll escape. He's a cake, he's a donkey, who is as bright as any man. And together they're a team that can be the baddest plan. He's your favorite family hero when he gets into a fight. He's not afraid of baddies or the creatures of the night. You can count on Alibaba, cause he's everybody's friend. And they'll really entertain you till the big dramatic end.